As more landlords sell their investment properties, tenants are noticing that there is a shortage in rental housing. I'm Tony, and this is Real Estate Investing and Landlord News. Alright, so I have an interesting article for you today, as I do every day. And it's all about how a shortage in rental housing is being created by the fact that landlords are selling their rental properties. And in some cases, the eviction moratorium is what's causing them to sell those properties. But before I get into that article, go ahead, hit that like and subscribe button, maybe leave a comment down below, and I'll work to keep bringing you great articles about the eviction moratorium and other news that's of interest to landlords. And do me a favor and leave a comment that tells me what you want to see on this channel. I'm working to bring you these articles, and I just want to bring more things to landlords that are of interest, okay? So let's get into it. This article comes from coat.com, and it says, more landlords selling investment properties, creating rental home shortage. Yeah, this goes back into those unintended consequences with everything that's going on right now, okay? They pass all this legislation and all these policies, and they had no clue exactly how the market was going to react. Well, guess what? When you pass an eviction moratorium, that makes less small landlords want to continue to be landlords, and they sell those properties to owner occupants. And what that means is there's less properties available for people to rent. God, I wish that politicians and those in the know would actually talk to landlords and figure out what exactly they're going through. But no, they, instead of doing that, they're just throwing out all this crazy legislation that actually is quite harmful. All right, let's get into this article. Albuquerque, New Mexico. The real estate market in 2021 is booming. Homes are selling fast, and when it comes to people looking for homes to rent, those are also going quick. Managing member at Maddox Management LLC, Damon Maddox, said, "We got two issues going on. Number one, those people who have those investment properties, they are starting to think about selling. Some of them are already selling. The second thing going on is you've got the influx of people that can't find a rental. So now they're willing to pay premium prices, and you have a lot of people who aren't moving. With a lack of homes to rent, people are paying almost $500 more." Yeah, rental prices are going up for those people who are still in the landlord business and aren't backing out. They're going to make more money. I mean, we pretty much have to at this point. Inflation is going through the roof, and all of our expenses are going up. So we have to raise those rents. But not only that, there's actually a shortage of good rental housing out there for the tenants. So we are put into the situation where rent prices are rising. And this is throughout the entire country, not just in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Okay, I mean, I've seen it in Omaha, Nebraska. I've seen it in Kansas City, the other market where I invest. The only place where rents might be declining is maybe places like New York, where there's a flood of luxury housing. But even there, I've heard that prices are starting to get back to normal. So yeah, I mean, this is craziness going on right now. And the only thing that the eviction moratorium did was made the problem worse. Maddox said, a year ago, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath that would have rented for, say, $1,350, well, now it will get $1,800 or $1,900 a month. On average, Maddox Management LLC usually has 20 to 30 listings a month. Right now, they only have about half of that. When we put a single-family home on the market, we get 12 to 15 applications. I get calls from other realtors that have clients that just sold their property and can't find new ones, and they are calling me up right away asking what I don't have on the market yet," said Maddox. Yeah. It's a great time if you have a property for rent. I actually do have a property that's vacant, and I'm waiting to rent it right now until the end of the eviction moratorium because I don't want to have any issues. But when I do list that property, I am going to get top dollar in terms of rent, and that makes me quite happy. But this isn't helpful for the tenants, and the consequence of the easy money policy that created all this inflation, all that stimulus money that we got from the government. Guess what? It created inflation. It's making everything's price go up. And the eviction moratorium exacerbated that. So now we're to the point where there's a shortage of good quality rentals for those tenants. And I can't really say that it was unexpected because I planned on this. I knew that real estate was the proper thing to hold, and hold on to it for as long as I can, because it's my hedge against inflation in this type of situation. Maddox says, because more property owners are selling, once renters find something that works, people shouldn't wait to get it. If you see that property, jump on it, quick, especially if you're looking for more space, said Maddox. Affordably priced apartments are also hard to find, but the biggest lack of inventory are bigger properties with a yard and several bedrooms. For people looking for a new place to rent, the best thing to do is to get any required paperwork ready to go before putting in applications. Yeah, that's great advice, okay? So I have 4 rentals in Omaha, Nebraska, and the thing with my rentals is that they're all in good neighborhoods, okay? They're all up to date. They're all in, good schools in the area. And the reason that I did that was because I wanted to get a better quality of tenant into those places. I had no clue at the time, though, that the rental market was as hot as it is, okay? And it was pretty hot before, but now it's unbelievable. So, I am getting easily at least a couple dozen applications every time I list a property, and I can just pick and choose the absolute best tenant to go in there. And yeah, this isn't beneficial for the tenants, but it is beneficial for the landlords. And I just wanted to make it clear that, hey, guess what? The unintended consequence of all of everything that's going on right now is that it's going to be a lot harder for the tenants to find rentals. There's going to be a lot less available, and it's going to be a boon for landlords such as myself.